So then, with the It's Glow Time event, what is just around the corner now, could we have Tim Cook come up on stage and say one more thing? Could we have that one more thing product being announced at this event? Well, today I want to cover over if we're going to see anything of a surprise of a new kind of product from Apple at the event. And I'm going to be saying this right now, it is looking unlikely. But there are a few products out in the works that could just surprise us from Apple, what they could announce tomorrow. Even if they don't come out straight away, maybe they come out in a few months from now, these could be announced tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. And let's cover over these right now, starting off with the famous Apple Ring. So we have known now for a while that Apple are now working on an Apple Ring, especially the other competitors out there like from Samsung, where you've got the Galaxy Ring, for example, what is hugely popular all around the world right now. Apple could announce their brand new Apple Ring at this event for It's Glow Time, giving us many benefits of health benefits and things like this, and not needing to have, say, a new Apple Watch. But what I would say about this, I'd say this is probably more unlikely than not that we're going to see this device. The main reason is, if we've got the brand new Apple Watch 10 and that brand new design's coming along with that, then obviously this would kind of take all the show away from the Apple Ring. There'd be no point advertising such a product like this alongside the Apple Watch. There'd be no point showcasing the Ring whatsoever. So I think the Ring, if anything, is going to be the earliest 2025 what we're going to see this new product. And I think they want to test Apple, see how Samsung are doing with the Ring, and see what improvements they can make themselves. So I would say straight away, if there is a one more thing moment, I don't personally think it's going to be the Apple Ring. But then the other thing that we've been seeing a lot of leaks of over the last year is foldable devices from Apple. Whether this be a foldable iPhone 16 or whether it'll be a foldable tablet or something else, we've had lots of leaks and rumors coming in about this. And again, I don't think Apple are quite ready with this, that we're going to see, say, a foldable kind of iPhone just yet. It looks like, according to predictions and leaks, the earliest we're going to see this is in 2026 or even into 2027. It's the absolute earliest that Apple going to kind of bring their own foldable into the market. So again, for a one more thing moment, it is unlikely that we're going to see any kind of foldable devices for the first time from Apple at the It's Glow Time event. But then the third product, what we could see that could be the one more thing, could be the new Apple TV or new games console with the power of, say, an A18 Pro inside of it. This would be really, really cool to see. Like I've spoken about in previous videos about a games console, this is definitely something Apple could do now with all their work what they have with Metal and also porting games over and things like this. This is something they could definitely do. Putting an A18 Pro or even, say, an M4 inside the likes of an Apple TV. We've actually heard that Apple are working on a brand new Mac Mini, which is going to be even smaller than the current Mac Mini, similar kind of size to, say, the likes of a sort of Apple TV or game kind of console sort of thing. So really, you know, the potential's there that Apple could actually do this and could actually announce this. But personally, again, if they are going to bring out this sort of games console or something like this, I don't think they will want to release this before any sort of new sort of M4 Max. We've been waiting for M4 Max now for ages. We have them in the iPad Pro, but we want M4 Max now, and this is going to be the time we're going to see them in October time with this. So the earliest time I personally think we're going to see, and a lot of other people are saying, is that an Apple TV update or a games console even update to it probably won't be coming until around about October time later on this year. But one thing that will happen definitely before the October update event, and that is the giveaway we're doing on this channel for this 13-inch iPad Pro with an M4 inside of it, and it's also got 512 gigabytes of storage too. And I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber at the end of September time on this channel. And you can still enter in right now. All you have to do to enter in is just put down in the comments below of what technology gear, whether this be Apple related or not, into the comments. And also at the same time as well, make sure you subscribe to this channel too. And the main reason why you want to do that is because I will be making an announcement near the end of September time, giving you more details about the giveaway, a little form to fill in too. So like I said, right now, the best thing you can do is subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. The other thing I just want to quickly mention, not only am I giving away this iPad Pro to that lucky happy subscriber, they will also get their hands on this too. This here is the Magic Keyboard, and they will also get a Magic Keyboard to go alongside it to get them started. The other thing I just want to quickly say, guys, that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there, people impersonating me, telling you to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram. Best thing you could do is ignore these guys, or better still, the best thing you can do is report them, as you're seeing right here. So then, there's two other products, and I'd say one other sort of service that we could be actually seeing at this actual Apple event, what's going to be happening. So let's talk about these products first of all. Now, the first thing that we could potentially see is we could actually see a brand new robot. And you heard me right there, I said robot. Apple looked like they've been working on a robot potentially that could walk around the house, you know, be a smart sort of device here, turn off your lights and things like this. And Apple are working on this. But personally, I think Apple are still far away from this, and this is not going to be happening anytime soon, and they're still investigating this. But obviously this will be a one more thing in the future, but not just yet. And especially like Samsung, they have the Bully, for example, and I think Apple again are waiting for Samsung to release that first before they actually start making their own device. But then, something what's similar to this is that we could actually get an update to the HomePod. Well, I call it the HomePod, but it could actually be known as the HomePad. Very similar to what you can get right now with, say, with Amazon or say with Google, where you can actually have a tablet where you can connect at home to a base. I think that Apple are working on this right now, and we've actually had leaks and rumors come in that they were working on a larger display, mini LED display iPad, what never got announced for the iPad Air M2, and that this is being worked on with a modified A14 inside of it. And this could be something that we could be having at home with Apple Intelligence potentially inside of it too, if it's been bumped up with the RAM and things like this, and that we could actually be able to control devices more around the house, what would be really, really cool. But again, this is something that might not come out now, it might come out later on this year or even into early next year, but we've definitely seen lots of leaks and rumors coming about with this. But then the most likely thing I'd say, if there is anything for one more thing item, and that is that Apple are probably working on some new services, and they're probably putting Apple Intelligence into them. For example, like their fitness hat and also their smart home. They might be adding more sort of Apple Intelligence bits and pieces into this for routines and things like this. If there is anything to be announced, I'd say as a one more thing, this is what it could potentially be, especially with the likes with the new Apple Watch 10 with Apple Intelligence and things like this. Maybe it will use your phone's Apple Intelligence to do this and work side by side and work with your watch. We'll just have to wait and see what's actually going to happen. But really, guys, those are all the items that could be a one more thing, and we'll just have to wait and see tomorrow to see exactly what Apple are going to announce. But on that note as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. Also, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons too, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.